What's good, everybody? It is the Super Triple JT here, and a couple months ago, I said that Saints Row 5 has been confirmed. It's not Saints Row 5, just another Saints Row game in general has been confirmed and announced, and they're actually working on it right now. So I want to talk about what the hell is the next Saints Row game. And before anything, this is probably going to be like another wish list type of thing where I want Saints Row, but I do want to see what some information about what we got and all this shit. And to be honest, we have no information about this game. Saints Row 5, we don't know what the fuck it is. It could be a damn survival horror game, could be anything at this point. But we know nothing about Saints Row 5 other than it's actually coming out one day. That's it. We don't know nothing about it. So why am I talking about this? Why does anyone even care about this? Because obviously Saints Row 5, it's gonna be a ridiculous game or a serious game. We don't know what to get. We don't know what this game will be about, because Saints Row has been one of the biggest genre shifts in video games of all time. Like, this is the most ridiculous genre shifts that we ever had for a franchise. So we don't know what this new Saints Row is gonna be about. So I want to talk about some of the things that I would like to happen and some of the realistic things that could happen, all this stuff. So once again, I said this is basically going to be like some kind of wishes video, but it's not going to be like, oh, I want this, that, and that, yada, yada, yada. It's going to be like what can happen and what I want to happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So Saints Row 5. People want it to be a reboot. Some people actually wanted just to reboot the entire franchise. Some people actually want a sequel to Saints Row 4. And to be honest, I don't know what I want. Because personally for me, I didn't hate the route Saints Row went, because I enjoyed every game. Don't get it twisted. Every Saints Row game I enjoyed. And I won't judge you if you say Saints Row 4 is your favorite. I won't judge you if Saints Row 3 is your favorite. I won't judge you if Saints Row 2 or 1 is your favorite. But I will judge you if Billy Gata Hell is good. No, I'm joking. But anyways, I'm not going to judge you for any games that you guys enjoy for the Saints Row franchise. But we got to think about what the hell is going to happen next. Because it started off from a gangster game to a funny, ridiculous action game to a sci-fi game to where the hell Gata Hell was. So what is going to happen to the next Saints Row franchise? I have a couple things that might happen, personally. There's a couple things. Saints Row 3 is going to happen. Why am I talking about Saints Row 3? Is the true sequel to Saints Row 2. That might happen. Saints Row 5 will happen, which is basically another sci-fi alien game. A reboot might happen, which will find a way to combine both genres and to make it one game, bring the gangster and the funny and make it into one. And no, I'm not making an example like Saints Row 2, which was more gangster and there was a lot of humor. No, that thing they're gonna find a way to make gangster and funny and make it into a game, and it might satisfy a lot of people. Or they're just gonna do a full-on reboot, like a full-on reboot. Like none of the characters are gonna be the same. All this that we are still gonna be part of 3rd Street Saints. And that we won't know what it's about. And to be honest, all these are highly, highly possible. To be honest, it's very, very possible for all these options to happen. What I personally want, and a lot of people don't really talk about or ever mention, what I personally want is I want them to continue Saints Row. I want them to make a sequel to Saints Row 4 and Saints Row 2, for it won't piss off a lot of fans of the franchise. So now, let me give you an example. Let me tell you what I mean. So I want them to have 2 separate timelines. The one with Saints Row the 3rd, 4, and so on. And I want them to make another timeline with Saints Row 3, the one that we actually wanted. You know, gangster, all this shit, all this crap. That's what I personally want. Because, once again, I don't give a shit what anyone says. I loved Saints Row 4. It was one of my favorite games that came out of 2013. And I know a lot of people talk shit about Saints Row 4, like, oh, it just separates the fucking entire series and all this shit. Whatever. It was still a fun game. I liked the story. I thought it was really good. I wouldn't mind them if they continued off that. But I'm not going to deny that Saints Row 4 is a massive fucking downgrade to Saints Row 2. As in story, as in weapons, as in character customization, is a massive downgrade. So what I'm trying to say is I think they should just make 2. Make Saints Row 5 and then make Saints Row 3 that we wanted. Obviously, that's probably not going to fucking happen because, let's be for real, Volition is one of the smallest AAA companies in the planet. So that sounds very difficult for them to do. But to be honest, I think it will please a lot of fans because we could have their own separate storylines and all that crap, and it won't piss off a lot of people. But that's my personal take on it. A lot of people actually just want to a lot of people just want to erase Saints Row 3, 4, God of Hell, Agent of Mayhem, and just pretend those games never fucking existed. Which, that is a horrible idea. Personally, that is going to be a horrible idea just because those games are there and there's a huge fan base for the 3rd and 4. There's a huge fan base for them. So, I don't think we should just, forget about those games in general. I think we should just find a way to, just make them there, but also make the old fans happy too. But that's my personal take on it, to be honest, because we don't know what this game could be about. Because once again, Saints Row is one of the most wackiest games you could ever think of. You could just put a bunch of genres in a hat, and they'll pull out one and say, okay, we're gonna make this Saints Row 5 out of this. That's basically what could happen. And like I said, I don't know. So, what do you think the new Saints Row game is gonna be? Is it gonna be back to basics with a bunch of action and a little bit of comedy and a bunch of stuff, or you wanted to make a big on action wacky ass game with fucking Professor Genki and all this shit? Tell me in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Join the Discord. We could talk about anything related to Saints Row or my other favorite series, Resident Evil, or any kind of weeb shit you guys are into. Join the Discord down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I am out. Deuces.